Hello, I'm Terrence Terry, and welcome to Nice Guy Game. This is the place where I'm devoted to helping you believe in yourself as a nice guy and believe in your niceness. Now check it. Last week I'm talking to a group of guys, right? And one of the guys told me, they said, Terrence, when a woman says she wants a nice guy, right? When she tells me that, I just simply do not believe her. And I was like, that makes sense. And he was like, well, what do you mean, Terrence? And I said, that makes sense because you don't believe in your niceness. And if you don't believe in who you are, then these women can tell you what they want and you won't accept it. Because it don't matter what they believe. It matters what you believe. And thank God, Ice-T believes in his niceness. And they were like, what do you mean, Ice-T? I said, Ice-T, thank God he's not like you. Thank God he believes in his niceness. And they were like, well, what do you mean? And I told them, I said, I was listening to a podcast. And on the podcast, Ice-T was talking about how he met his wife, Coco, right? And the conversation that they were having, the first conversation they were having. And during the conversation, she asked if Ice-T was a nice guy. And his response was incredible. His response was the response of a nice guy who believed in his niceness. Now, what I want to do is play for y'all what I played for them so that you can hear it for yourself and hear Ice-T's response. Check it out.
People always want to know the story. They're like,
right.
How did you and Coco meet? And it's a simple story. By her being a model, she was doing other things. She was doing, they have models show up on video shoots. They have models for film. And Coco has an agent, and she gets a gig to work on a video that one of my friends was doing for a film. So I went out there, once again, doing a favor for my buddy, especially, and he asked me to come out. So I come out there, and I'm sitting in this other room. They say, we want to introduce you to somebody. Now, me personally, I don't like being introduced to women because now I feel accommodated to be nice to somebody that I might not be into because they kind of set it up like that. I'd rather do my own fishing. Let me walk up to, I don't push people. Girls don't like it either, pushing guys up on you, So I turned around and lo and behold, it's Coco. Now she's really close to me. So I'm like, I look at her teeth. Her teeth are perfect. Then my eyes open up and I see she got these big ass titties. I'm like, God damn, like, what the fuck, right? But now my brain is like, okay, stereotypical white girl, she's going to have big titties and she's going to be bone skinny, because I know girls get boob implants. So I'm like,
especially when we're in California.
In California.
Like, bland that.
She turns around and I see the padow. I'm like, God damn, girl got ass. Like, I'm like, really? So, in the words of Iceberg Slim, I fought to remain calm, right? So I said, okay, cool. And I really was lost for words. And so I said, hi, da-da-da-da-da, and she walked off. And on the exit, I really understood how much I loved her. I need to get her back. So, she didn't really know who Ice-T was. She was just called, right? You were just called in.
Right. I mean, I had heard of your name, but, I didn't know what you've done. I didn't know who really Ice-T was.
She wasn't in that world.
Right.
She wasn't in that world, which was good with me, because you don't really want to catch a fan. Like Coco said earlier today about Christian Bale. They could be in love with the role you played and not you.
Exactly.
A fan likes, I liked you in New Jack City. Well, that was a role. That wasn't me.
Exactly.
So anyway, I decided I'm going to go try to talk to her again. I walked back over to her. I said, when I first saw you, I was kind of lost for words. You dropped dead gorgeous. I said, have you ever considered dating a gangster rapper? Now, the reason I use that opening line, because I had on a red snakeskin suit that day. I'm in a video mode, and I'm like, what else the fuck do you say?
I'm not going to say you're a plumber or something.
Yeah, so she don't know, you didn't know what a gangster rapper was.
Well, I laughed because I thought all rappers were the same. I didn't know there was gangster rap and there was another kind of rap. Yeah, so I was like, gangster rap? Well, I said, okay, well, if you're nice.
And out of nowhere, I said, well, baby, you take the N off nice, you get ice.
Yes.
And she was like laughing. I'm like, God damn, where did that line come from?
Yes.
Sometimes players, we talk so fast, we just might say some fly shit. We didn't even know how the hell it happened, right?
So I thought, I was like, did you use that before? Because then it came out too easy.
Nobody ever gave me the lead in. Nice. So she said that, and then once she started laughing, it was like the green light. So I was like, yeah.
But the line work, everybody, when we say that story, everybody's like, that's kind of cheesy. I'm like, no, but that's my personality. I think cheesy's funny.
It's cheesy if anybody else says it. It's cheesy if anybody else had said it, but Ice-T with a red snakeskin pimp suit on at the time.
Yes. Right. And actually, that's what I was attracted to first. I love that suit he was wearing.
The outfit.
Yeah, because I'm kind of a flamboyant chick too, and when I saw his outfit, I was like, well, whoever Ice-T is, okay, that's one thing, but I like his suit. And then I have to say after that, when he qualified, when he says he qualified.
Well, that's
your term?
That's a sales term. Like when you're selling something, you qualify the customer. You find out, are you buying today? Are you interested in it? So I went to a sales course when I was a kid, to learn how to sell car stereos.
Right.
And that's what you do. Don't waste any time on somebody who's not buying today or they're not in it. You find out. So I'm going to find out really quickly if it's even worth me trying to mac. Are you married? Yes. And he's here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's a no-no.
That's it. So I'm like, okay, can I talk to you? That's what qualifying.
So he did, and then after he did, I think to keep my attention, he started with his magic tricks. He started taking out quarters out and showing how he can the quarters disappear. And I have to say, he is great with his hands.
I basically, you give me a green light and say it's okay. Now my job is to be charming. I'm going to do jokes. I'm going to try to win you over. When a girl gives you that laugh and says, go, she's saying you have a potential at getting some action. You now fuck it up, dude. Let me see you fuck it up.
Exactly.
Now, see, the mistake a lot of nice guys make after they hear that is to think that it's the slick, cool line that got the girl. And the lesson that they take from this is to think that they have to come up with something cool to say or something smooth to say or something slick to say. What many nice guys don't understand is that no slick, cool, fly line can make up for a lack of belief in your niceness. The only thing a cool line can do is hide your lack of belief in yourself from the woman. When most guys get called nice, a lot of them recoil just a little bit because they feel like they have to repress themselves. They feel like they can't be cool, they can't be fun, they can't be sexy. And when they get called nice, right, they tone down their sexuality and their masculinity and their desire. In other words, they tone down their niceness. This is why a lot of guys look for cool lines, because they don't believe that they're cool. And they want a cool line to make up for their perceived lack of coolness. It's not the line, it's the mindset. It doesn't matter the line. It matters what you think about yourself. He could have gotten that same point across by saying, yeah, I'm a nice guy, or absolutely, I'm a nice guy, or you know it, or just nodded his head. It's not the line, it's the belief that's attractive. If that had been a nice guy who did not believe in his niceness, and she said that to him, then he would have toned down his niceness. He would have toned down his interest and his sexuality and his attraction. Right? He would have toned down the very thing that she was looking for. See, here Ice-T was having this sexy ass woman in front of his face, and all she wants is a nice guy. And thank God Ice-T believed in it, and thank God Ice-T was able to capitalize on his belief in his niceness. What you have to understand with this game, with this nice guy game, is it's all about your mindset. If you can't see it in your mind, then you can't make it happen in real life. If you can't see yourself as a nice guy doing sexy stuff, doing cool stuff, fly stuff, then it won't happen. What happens is if you don't believe in yourself as a nice guy, then you'll look for the woman to lead. You'll look for the woman to believe in you because you don't believe in yourself. Or you'll look to others to believe in you because you don't believe in your niceness. Like I said before, they can't believe in it for you. A woman shouldn't have to bear the responsibility and the burden of believing in your niceness because you don't believe in yourself. And Ice-T is a prime example of what I'm talking about, because Ice-T didn't need her to believe in him so that he could believe in himself. So what do I want you to get from this as a nice guy? When a woman says she wants a nice guy, believe her and give her some nice guy game. I'm Terrence Terry. This is Nice Guy Game. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.